What are the other consequences of the collapse of the price of oil? I'm thinking about Venezuela and Nigeria here.
So Olivia, the most important thing is this is a net positive for the global economy, and particularly for consumers. But it's not without what I call the bad and the ugly. The bad is it discourages investment in energy and alternative energy. The ugly is it may tip certain countries over. Russia being one, Venezuela another one, Nigeria is what you call the high absorption ones, the one that cannot cope easily with the sharp decline in oil prices. And Olivia, this is a fundamental change in the oil market. What you've heard from Saudi Arabia over and over again is the paradigm has changed. They will no longer cut supply. They want to protect their market share rather than prices. And that's a fundamental change in the supply paradigm.
I know they say that, but it is hard to believe that if oil actually does go down to $20, the Saudis aren't going to do anything. Just finally, Mohamed, I also want to ask you about Greece. Yesterday they had round 2 of these elections to try to put in place a new president. It's supposed to be just a very ceremonial procedure. Now it looks like we could have snap elections, and everybody is worried about Syriza. How worried are you about a resurgence of the Greek debt drama?
So I'm not worried in terms of contagion to the rest of Europe. I think that Europe has built a lot of defenses. I do think that Greece has an issue, which is it still has too much debt, and it cannot continue forever trying to get over that debt through austerity. So there's a fundamental issue that Greece has to deal with, which is excessive indebtedness, and that is something that the Greek citizens have to decide. But I don't think this is 2012. I do not believe that you're going to get contagion to the rest of Europe.
Is Greece going to need a third bailout?
It either needs a third bailout and or debt reduction. And for the longer term, it really does need debt reduction.
Well, so that means a haircut, which essentially is a bailout.
Correct. And this time around, there's a lot more official debt than private debt. So the official sector is going to have some really difficult decisions.